stage.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to welcome the person who is known for his knowledge and wisdom. He is none other than our Vice Principal, Dr. C.H. Niranjan Patra, sir. Please come up on the stage.
Thank you, sir. It's my immense pride and privilege to welcome the person who has been a beacon of hope, a source of inspiration, and a role model for all her beloved students. She is none other than Srimati Jaya Lakshmi Ma'am, Chairperson, Roland Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Ma'am, please take the seat.
Thank you, ma'am. Let me have the honor to welcome a great motivator and a great human being. Please welcome the Director of RIPS, Dr. J. Shruti, ma'am. Ma'am, please come up on the stage and occupy your distinguished chair.
Thank you, ma'am. It's our great pleasure to welcome on stage a distinguished educator whose dedication to teaching and mentoring has left an indelible mark on our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Sunil Kota, sir, the governing body member of RIPS. Sir, please take the stage.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to welcome a person who is true gem in patience, kindness and knowledge. Please welcome on stage Dr. Vimalendu Chaudhary, sir, HODB Farm Reps. Sir, please come up on the stage.
Thank you, sir. Let's join our hands together to welcome and acknowledge the tireless efforts of a mentor whose guidance has played a significant role in shaping the mind of the future pharmacist. Please welcome Mr. Jiten Mishra, sir, HOD D Farm RIPS. Sir, please welcome to the stage. Sir will join us later. As the light continues to radiate throughout the day, it reminds us of our collective commitment to knowledge, harmony, and progress. Now, I request all the dignitaries for the light lightning ceremony to give this event a luminous start. दीपं ज्योति परं ज्योति दीप ज्योति जनार्दना दीपाकरतु मे पापं दीप ज्योति नमस्ते शुभं करतु कल्याणं आरोग्यं सुखसम्पदं वेदबुद्धि विनाशाय आत्मज्योति नमस्ते
वीडियो होची आपण से आपण वीडियो होची साइड क्लिक हेले
Thank you, Sana ma'am. Now let's join our hands together to welcome and acknowledge the tireless effort of a mentor whose guidance has played a significant role in shaping the minds of our future pharmacists. Please welcome Mr. Jiten Mishra sir, HOD, D-Farm RIPS. Sir, please come on the stage.
Thank you, sir. Teachers plant the seed of knowledge that.
Now I would like to request our girls for the Guru Vandana. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Tvameva Matascha Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravidam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva.
Thank you, Angan, for this song. Teachers plant the seed of knowledge that grow forever. It's time to let our ears fill with joy with this. I request Dr. Sunil Kota sir to enlighten us with few words on this special occasion. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Very good afternoon, one and all. Respected principals, sir, vice principals, sir, HODs, teachers, and above all the bubbling young brains, the graduates and the postgraduates in front of me. Wishing all of you a very happy Teachers' Day. There are not all our teachers in front of me, but obviously you all can be a source of knowledge for everyone around you. So, first of all, I have been a recipient of this largest of these sagacious donors called teachers. So probably everyone here is a teacher, but then I have been a student throughout my life. So probably I am least eligible to speak on this, but still I have picked 3 important points to be shared with you on this wonderful Teachers' Day. First of all, we have listened to the sloka 2 times. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. If you look at these 3 supreme gods, as far as their prowess is concerned, Brahma is holding the Brahmastra, Vishnu is holding the chakra, Veer, Sudarshan chakra, and Shiva is holding the trident, that is the Trishul. But have you ever seen Shiva holding the chakra, or Vishnu holding the trident, or Brahma holding the chakra? They are very much restricted to catering to their own needs and taking care of their own powers only. Can you name one god who can actually, or who is actually holding all these 3 weapons? We are having in the puja next month itself, Lord Durga. So as far as power and prowess is concerned, Lord Durga is the only one who can hold all these 3 weapons together, and who can utilize all these 3 weapons. Similarly, the teachers are given similar pedestal who are compared to all these 3 gods, Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwar. That is my first point to tell you. Second point, during COVID times, there was an inspiring tale from a teacher from Burdwan, West Bengal. Some of you might have come across that story, which was widely covered across the media. Sri Dipti Narayan Nayak, an unassuming primary school teacher who hails from a very humble background, who couldn't even afford for his uniform or to purchase his books. He used to get overjoyed whenever somebody who used to give him his used book or a notebook to him. So he actually was pained at seeing people not receiving all these basic amenities towards education. So during COVID times, we all remember in the year 2020, from March to May, there was lockdown. So that actually came to the fore, that actually brought to the fore the digital divide that existed between rural and urban population. Because urban population went ahead with some sort of studies thanks to these online media, but then village people couldn't have access to these. So there is an adage we all know, where there is a will, there is a way. So this gentleman actually tried to picturize where there is a wall, there is a way. So what he did was, he painted all the mud walls of the villages in black color. So those were turned into blackboards, because students were not having access to slates or your notebooks or blackboards. So blackboards were created on the walls of these villages. So that was wonderful. And then he also took inspiration from one of the quote of Swami Vivekananda, that kicking a football would take you nearer to the God than whatever prayers you have. Kicking a football would take you closer to the divine. So he says, one who is of physically and mentally healthy state of mind, you would be closer to God. So this gentleman himself has dedicated some of his income towards feeding these children and making them play, so that they would be also physically and mentally sound. Today morning, when we were there in the school's Teachers' Day celebration, the principal quoted a wonderful thing. एक बच्चा था जो कि भगवान को बहुत प्रार्थना किया, तो भगवान खुश हुए और उसके पास आए, बोले कि हम तुम्हें वरदान देना चाहते हैं, आप मांगो, आप क्या चाहते हो। तो बच्चा बोला, पहले बोला कि सर एक अच्छा टीचर मुझे दे दीजिए। टीचर थोड़े भगवान हंसे और बोले ठीक है, आप टीचर ले लो। तो भगवान को लगा कि शायद इसने ठीक से मांगा नहीं है, तो he wanted him to take one more book, और कुछ चीज मांगी। So the person who was praying God, he said, जब गुरु को ही मांग लिया तो आपके खजाने में बचा क्या है? So that is the importance being given to God. So this I have quoted our principal DPS school. Lastly, one more sloka. See, there are 2 kinds kinds of selfless people whom we come across. First of them are parents. Come what may, they would not be expecting anything from you. And the teachers also who go on showering their knowledge upon each one of us. So I have learned someone equating these two different sources of water body or sources of water. Like parents getting equated to your overhead tank, which gives water to the family members only. But the teachers are equated to the clouds, who drench everyone around us with the drizzles of knowledge. So when you have this much of great power, you need to also have those responsibilities, as it was stated in the movie Spider-Man. So again, to get to that particular quote, I came across a Sanskrit sloka. प्रेरकः सूचकश्चैव वाचको दर्शकस्तथा शिक्षको बोधकश्चैव षडे गुरवः स्मृताः. So one who inspires, who informs, who instills truth in us, who indicates the right path, who imparts teaching to us, and one who ignites the source of knowledge in us, he is a teacher. So we all should be grateful to the teacher throughout our life, and we all should be taking a teacher in everyone around us, because everyone has some or other source of information or knowledge with him or her. So wishing all of you a happy Teachers' Day.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating speech. With immense pleasure, I would like to invite the person whose influence can never be erased, our constant support. He is none other than our beloved principal, sir, Dr. B.V.V. Ravi Kumar. Sir, please address the gathering with few words.
Respected Chairperson, Srimati J. Jayanekshmi Madam, respected Director Dr. Shruti, respected Governing Body Member Dr. Sunil Kumar Kotase, Vice Principal Professor Niranjan Patra, HOD M.Pharm Pharmacology Dr. Bimlan Chaudhary, HOD D.Pharm Sri Jiten Mishra, my dear colleagues in teaching and non-teaching, and dear students, very good afternoon to all of you. So on this auspicious occasion, my best wishes and congratulations to all the faculty members of Roland Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart to all the staff of Roland Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, present and past, all of them, for making RIPS as the #1 college in this part of the world since its inception. Of course, credit also goes to the brand ambassadors, all you students. If you see the past of our RIPS, our students are doing exceedingly well in industry, academia, and research, not only in India but also abroad. I hope this legacy will be taken forward by all you students. So, as I told you, this Teachers' Day is celebrated on 5th of September every year to mark the birth anniversary of our second president, Sri Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, and also to acknowledge all the hard work and efforts of teachers worldwide for making the future of their students bright. So we all know that teachers are very important in students' life. teachers make the students' future bright. Also, students, they also contribute to enhance the capabilities of teachers. A good student always contributes to enhance the capabilities of a teacher. For example, you can take me. I joined in the institution in the year 1998, 26 years long. I had a good cooperation from top to bottom. Management is always supportive. My mentor, late Dr. J. Surya Rao sir, is always helpful, motivated me and encouraged me and my colleagues in teaching and non-teaching and also my students. So when I joined this institution, I was given the subject biochemistry. You all know that biochemistry is not a core subject, core pharma subject. When I studied in my B.Pharm, I used to take this subject very lightly and only before examinations only we used to read this subject, and this is a non-pharma, non-core subject. So that subject was initially allotted to me and I readily accepted because I thought students won't take this subject very seriously. But when I was going to my first class to teach biochemistry, somehow I entered into the library. I saw their students are sitting in the library, they are reading books like Harper, Western Todd, etc. They are about to attend my class and they are reading all these books. But I prepared my lecture from AVVSS Ramarao, a small book, and when I saw all these people are studying these books, I got frightened. So from when I entered the class, after the class is over, students started asking questions from all those books. Somehow I escaped from that class, and from that day I decided I will enter the class only after full preparation. That those times the class was for about 50 minutes. For that 50 minutes preparation, 50 minutes class, I used to prepare for 6 to 7 hours. Believe or not, because I know that students are ready with their questions. They used to read all those books. So from that day onwards, I never went to class without preparation, especially in this subject biochemistry. So this is because of the students, the interest of students. If students are they show interest in learning, then the teacher will also improve his quality. So I feel very proud when the students who passed out in the year 2000, early 2000s, when they visit our college and they tell, sir, we still remember your biochemistry class. That is a great and proud moment for me. That is all because of students. I used to take class very seriously, and same thing. I request all the students to attend classes regularly. Nowadays you have mobile, nobody is going through textbooks, not serious about attending classes. You have to attend all these classes, maintain a good rapport with all your teachers, then only your life will prosper. With this, I thank all the students for making wonderful arrangements to this Teachers' Day function. And also, I take this opportunity to thank all my teachers, my first gurus, my parents, my mentor, Dr. J. Surya Rao sir, and all my teachers from my childhood to TC and PhD. With this, I once again wish all of you a happy Teachers' Day. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your guidance. Always motivate us to strive for excellence. Now I'd like to call our Vice Principal, sir, Dr. C. Niranjan Patra, sir. Sir, please come forward and grace us with words of wisdom.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, happy Teachers' Day to all my colleagues. I won't take much of your time, only one advice I would like to give you. व्यस्त रहो, स्वस्थ रहो. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Vimalandu Chaudhary, sir, to address the gathering with his inspiring words. So please.
Respected director of this institution, sorry, chairperson of this institution, Madam J. Jayalakshmi ma'am, director Dr. J. Shruti madam, principal Professor B.B.B. Ravikumar sir, vice principal Professor Niranjan Patra sir, Dr. Sunil Kota sir, the governing body member in his absence here, and HOD D1 Sri Jitan Mishra sir, and my dear colleagues and my dear student friends, very good afternoon to all of you. First of all, I am really excited by seeing this type of arrangement by the RIPONOVA Club of Roland Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. And I thank the RIPONOVA Club that they have arranged this Teachers' Day celebration in a very nice manner. I think all of you know that September 5th of every year in India, we are celebrating this as a Teachers' Day to commemorate the birth anniversary of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, the first Vice President of independent India. So this day has been celebrated from that day onwards as a Teachers' Day to felicitate the teachers of India. The student has to felicitate the teachers of India because all of you know that the teachers play a very vital role in each and every student's life. They generally take a lot of pain to save the career of a student. The primary duty of the teacher is to provide knowledge to the student. But if you come to the present scenario, you will find that there is an international guru has been established, known as your Google. Everybody with their fingertips, they are getting knowledge. So providing knowledge only to the student by the teacher, it is somewhat, that means not I can tell that it is somewhat not the primary duties of the teacher, but there are some other responsibilities the teacher has to take, because in this present scenario there are a lot of problems the students are facing. They are least bothered about the knowledge because by their fingertips they are getting the knowledge from the Google. So everybody is getting knowledge from the Google. Only thing is that how to make them a good citizen or how to make them a good person, that is more important. So nowadays students are facing lot of problems. For example, the students are facing nowadays time management, because time management is the major factor for becoming successful. If you have not managed your time properly, then you cannot become successful. In your student career, how much time you are devoting for teaching, how much time you are giving for amusement, it should be balanced. It is not like that you have to give your time for amusement and forget about the teaching. Then what will happen? You cannot become succeed in your life. So time management is lacking in nowadays students' life. Second thing is the low motivation. Low motivation. You might have heard in newspaper and various electronic media that those students who are going to quota for appearing the JEE and NEET examination, because of their failure they are committing suicide. So that is because of low motivation. They don't have motivation, and nobody is motivating them. Because if he or she is failure in not competing the JEE or your NEET examination, there are other paths are there. They can also adapt to that particular path and they can excel. Okay. So low motivation. That's why students are committing suicide many times. You have heard in newspapers. And there are another factor is there, that is called your distraction from the course. Nowadays students are distracting from the course. You people are joined here. I think mostly when you are in close to science, your ambition is that to become a doctor or engineer. Nobody has the ambition that you will become a pharmacist. But by compulsion you have joined in this profession and you are distracted. That means after some time what we have observed that you are distracting from your goal. You should not distracted from your goal, because don't think that in this profession you have joined in this profession, there is nothing is there in this profession. I can give you an example. He is my student. Every year Teachers Day he used to give me or send me WhatsApp messages, and he has completed his M.Pharm pharmacology from this organization, and now he is earning 50 lakhs per annum. Now he is earning 50 lakhs per annum. Don't be distracted from your goal. You concentrate on your goal, why you have attended, why you have joined in this syllabus. You concentrate on these things, then only definitely you will get success. Next is your lack of interest. Students are not getting interest or giving interest on their studies. Rather than they are giving interest on other activities. They are involving in internet. They are involving with the that means smartphones. They are doing some that means they are playing some video games in the smartphone. Even in class time also we have observed that those students who are sitting in the back benches without concentrating on the classes, the family members, not only the institution, but not only the state, but also the country will prosper. With these few lines, I once again conclude my speech, and once again I congratulate this RIPONOVA Club for